House. I'm Star, and on this channel, I empower others to pursue holistic wealth through real estate, financial hacks, and at-home inspiration. Today, I'll be doing an empty house tour of me and my husband's brand new home. We just moved from a house that was built in 1928 to a new construction home in the Atlanta area. So I'd love to give you a tour around our new home and show you the things that we love about our house, and also a few things that we plan to change along the way. So come on right along. Okay, so we're starting on our covered front porch that is fully brick. It has pretty high ceilings here and also carriage style lighting that goes along the exterior of our home. We also have this nice Craftsman style front door, which was our preference, and it's in the color black, which we didn't choose, but we actually like it. It blends in with the rest of the exterior of our home. Stepping into the house, we come into our front entry hallway, which is open to our former dining room here on the right. We have these espresso dark hardwoods throughout the first floor of our home. And we also have this paneling, this wainscoting paneling along the wall in our entryway, which was a really nice touch. Here's the view of our front door from the other end. We see we have side lights and a transom window at the top that brings in tons of natural light into our entryway, especially since it's a covered front porch on the other side. Going into our dining room, we have a pretty good sized dining room. I'm able to fit a 6-foot table in here to seat like 8 people. So it's a pretty good size. We will change this lighting here. There's this industrial farmhouse lighting throughout this home, and I don't care for it, but we'll change it soon. We also like that these ceilings were coffered, which was a upgrade in a previous new construction community we were looking at, but it was standard here, so we love that. And there's also this wainscoting that goes throughout the formal dining room as well. Here goes my dear husband in front of our powder room here on our main floor. Will be our powder room for guests when they come over and have to use the restroom. We have the white cabinetry here. We also have this granite countertop that you'll see throughout the rest of the home, as well as oil rub bronze finishes with black hardware as well. We also have the same industrial farmhouse style lighting here, which makes this room pretty dark, so we'll change it at some point, but isn't a priority right now. Off of our dining room, it takes you into our butler's pantry. We'll use this space as David's coffee bar. We'll probably add upper shelving or cabinetry later on, but for right now, we have enough storage space because we have these drawers and cabinets here, as well as more granite countertops as well. Across from there, we have our pantry. It's a reach-in pantry. It has like 4 or 5 shelves in here, but it's a pretty good amount of space. We think it's enough space for us, especially now. We don't have any children, but we still think we have plenty of cabinet space here, shelving space here as well. So our living room, our eat-in dining area, and our kitchen are all open to each other. The kitchen is actually pretty big. It's one of the things we loved about this house, as well as this really big island that gives us plenty of working space in the kitchen, as well as storage on one side of the island. And it also has space for a couple of counter height stools as well. We also have shaker cabinets and black finishes here, as well as a brushed nickel faucet and dark charcoal gray subway tile as our backsplash here. I added this clip from the next day when we were able to, when our appliances were delivered. We got this new range, which is a double oven range. A double oven is something I really wanted in the kitchen, so I replaced the range with this slide-in one. It also has 6 burners, which will make cooking for large crowds a breeze. I can't wait to use it. Lastly, in the kitchen, we have another pantry. It's a smaller pantry here, and we'll use this as our appliance pantry for our large kitchen appliances. Off the eat-in kitchen, we have a deck which overlooks our backyard. We'll do tons of grilling out here over the summer. Going back in between the kitchen and living room, not sure what my favorite room is, but I love our living room, especially these beams that we have in the ceiling here that goes across the living room and the kitchen, as well as the recessed lighting we have here. The full brick fireplace is actually one of my favorite features of our home. It's a gas fireplace. It's super easy to have a fire, just a flip of the switch. And we also have built-in shelving and cabinetry on either side of the fireplace as well for additional storage and decor. And then off of our living room is our staircase, which has iron balusters, which was an upgrade in other new built communities. They were standard here, so we love them. One thing we weren't super excited about was having carpet on the stairs, but it really isn't a big deal to us, especially since we have a no shoes policy in our home. And also we got a free upgrade on our carpet here as well, so we were able to capitalize on that. We were happy with that trade-off, especially since we have carpet that will last longer over time. So going up to the second floor, the first room we'll look at is our laundry room. Our laundry room is it's a decent size. It doesn't have space for folding, but it's enough space. We can have a side-by-side washer and dryer here. We have front loaders, and we also have shelving above for storage as well. Going into our first guest room. This is actually our smallest guest room. It'll probably be a nursery at some point if God blesses us to conceive in the future. But for now, we'll use it as a guest room. It has a pretty standard size reach-in closet. Going into guest room number 2. This will be used as our primary guest room for when we have guests that come into town, and we do have a lot of out-of-town guests because of family and friends who live out of state. But we like this as our primary guest room because it has an ensuite bathroom. So we love that our out-of-town guests will have privacy when they are here. They'll have their own private bathroom. The bathroom has the same finishes as the rest of the bathrooms in the house with the tile floor. It also has the granite countertops, the oil rub bronze finishes, and it also has this fully tiled standing shower, which we learned was one of 2 in the entire neighborhood, which is pretty unique. Next, we'll head into our hallway bathroom. This is another bathroom on this floor. It has a very big vanity space. It looks like it should have a double vanity in my opinion, but we love that this bathroom has a window for natural light and also for good ventilation. It has the same finishes as the rest of the house, and it also has a shower tub combo, which is fiberglass and not tiled like the one in the other guest room, but good enough. We're going into the owner's suite. This is David and I's room. It's actually pretty big, especially now that we have a king size bed in here. We love that they have vaulted ceilings in here. I'd love to see a chandelier in here one day if I can convince my husband to give up his ceiling fan. These French doors take us into our owner's bath. In here we have a double vanity sink space, and we also have a nice space for me to do my makeup in the center, and we also have a shower and a separate shower and tub in this room. We really like this tub. It's a nice large garden tub. My husband loves that he can actually fit in here. He's 6'4", and he says most tubs are not made for people his size, so he loves that he'll be able to take a bath in this house because he wasn't able to in our last house. And so we also have a shower that has a black frame, which we think adds a nice contrast. We also have these built-ins in this shower, which we like. We have built-in shelving for toiletries, and we also have this built-in bench that we enjoy and we think will come in handy in the future if anyone were to get injured as we age. And I was also told by my husband that this shower is height friendly, so he really loves it. Our water room, nothing to see here. Just a water room. We like the privacy, but it's just a toilet. The same tile floors are in here, but they look better in here, maybe because it's a bigger canvas. So it looks better in here than the rest of the house. Off of our bathroom, there is our walk-in closet. It's so big. It's so much bigger than the closet we had in our previous home. This side of the closet is my side of the closet. It has tons of hanging space and shelving. We'll probably put a built-in unit in here in the future. This is David's side of the room, of the closet. And out of our room we go. We have one more secondary bedroom to see. Here is our last secondary bedroom on this floor. We are using this room as our office primarily because it has 2 windows in here, so it has the best natural light out of all of our secondary bedrooms. So it's great for keeping energy throughout the day as we're working and also for filming. And it also has a small walk-in closet, so we use this for additional storage space for our office things and our extra equipment that we need here as well. And the room is actually, we think it's the biggest out of all of our secondary bedrooms, so it fits our office furniture really well. We also have our 2-car garage, which is standard, nothing to see here. So I'll take you downstairs to our unfinished basement, where it's 1,100 square feet. We plan to finish it one day. We have some ideas about finishing it, but for right now, we use it as additional storage. And it's also stuck for a bathroom as well. And off our unfinished basement, out of the door, we have ground level access to our backyard. So we come out here and we have this cement pad that goes along the back of the house. It's pretty narrow. We plan to extend it at least to the framing of our deck at some point, but right now we are okay with it. We'll probably primarily use the deck, and we also like the size of our backyard. Okay, so that wraps up our house tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. Until next time, love, Star.